for the health side of things, so in the past month, I've gotten off my anxiety, depression, stress medication, and in the past 15 years, I have not been able to sleep more than 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And in the past month, I've been able to sleep throughout the night for a solid 7, 8 hours. And then a couple days ago, I actually woke up and I was like, I could sleep another hour or two, which
Yeah.
for me has never been a thing. So I'm off medication. My diet's incredible, and I feel like it's just 180. It's just like, yeah, it's 180. Like you, and another thing is like, yeah, reading the books, learning. So reading will, take the fun out of things, but at the same time, you're gonna feel good about taking the fun out of things.
It's predictable. And then you're like, rah.
Yeah, it's like, you can't eat that or shouldn't, and then they're like, no, but it's fine, and it's like you're 300 pounds. No, and
Yeah, you're
then
like, where are you making this decision off of? How many books did you read to decide if that's fine? None.
yeah, and just this conversation with Jackie yesterday was that she has had a personal trainer for the past 6 months, and that person's been like, "You're fine, you're fine, you're fine," and then she's just canceled it. Yes,
Yeah.
she canceled it yesterday because they're like, she's like, nothing's changed. They
Yeah.
tell me I'm fine with the eating, I'm fine with the working out, I haven't lost weight, I don't feel healthier, and just from she does feel healthier from the books you recommended,
Yeah.
and
We have a personal
not
trainer joining the program. So that guy's name's Chase. And then Josh's girl, she's getting her together her videos. So that's
mm,
where we're going to have like, because this program is just like, this is the beginning of it, where it's like, all
mm,
right, there's going to be people that take off that actually take the advice. You follow the advice, Jackie followed the advice, Josh followed the advice. There's a couple other people that I don't really talk to, but they're like, yeah, man, I did good. I was like, great. So I'm not really talking to them
mm,
outside of the program. But like in the beginning of it, it's like whoever takes the shit serious is the one that's going to make the money because you're going to have to take massive action. And nothing replaces massive action. You pick up the phone, you
mm,
call people, you meet people, people are going to want to pay you just simply because they know you. So like you're seeing the benefits of it, Jackie's seeing the benefits of it, Josh is seeing the benefits of it, and you're pretty much the only three people that I'm talking to outside of it. Just because like I
mm,
don't want to push my time in all these areas with everybody else. It was just you guys are you're the dream person that comes through a program where it's like you actually take the advice, you try things. When you did your first 3-day fast, you were just fucking glowing. So,
mm,
and that's the stuff where a lot of people are scared to stop taking their meds. A lot of people are scared to pick up and call people. A lot of people, that's not them. So that's why, like, I call it
mm,
the reset button program because it is a reset. It is you, whoever you want to be.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those things like the way I'm feeling right now is the way I felt like when I was 17, 18, 19, like giddy, high energy. I want to talk to people.
Dude, that's
I
how I
feel
feel,
like
man.
I'm,
I'm skipping around outside and shit. Like, I fucking do everything. I'm not worried. Cause like, I always had this thought in my head where people were judging me over shit or like I was
mm,
weird because I was like just being myself. But then as soon as you be yourself, you're just like, ah, it's great.
yeah. And not only that, but I make, 2 or 3 TikToks a day, which I feel like my confidence is coming
Yeah.
back to me and I'm able to create instead of just sit around and wait.
Consume you want to consume and generate like this density and then just create. So like I always say
Yeah.
consume, 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 read the books, learn the stuff, consume everything, and then you're gonna be able to create like that because you know
Hmm.
exactly what to do. So what
Yeah.
so what would be
And
your last bit of advice to say to anybody that's on the fence that hasn't joined the program?
last bit of advice would be, let's see, if you want to be around a community that is not only growing but also bettering themselves, then oh man, I messed that up. I feel like I have so many things to say because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I just so
Most people
I
think it's
feel like
most
I
people think
have
it's a scam, right? Because that's what's
yeah,
that's what's going around on the internet. Most people think it's a
mhm.
scam. They think it's a multi-level marketing. And am I over here trying to like all those calls you made with the website? Am I over here trying to be like, oh, pay
No, you're the complete opposite. You're like giving away thousands of dollars of information for nothing, in my opinion. And so you start the program, you make thousands of dollars, you save thousands of dollars because you learn how to eat and you learn how to make money, you learn how to save money, you learn how to feel better, you learn how to talk to people, you learn how to just be around. You just learn to be around
Yeah, be a
instead of
human.
rotating around. Yeah, it's just like so. Yeah, definitely join. Like I would tell them, join the program for so many reasons. One being, I think the health. That's the only thing we have in life. Wealth can come and go. Health only goes.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's good.
yeah, man. So it's been these 4 months. I feel like have been because of the time and effort I've been putting into it. Because you tell us from the beginning that it's gonna be hardworking, and that's what a lot of people think that they can work a little bit and make a lot of money because that's what we were advertised.
Yep.
But they don't see 99% of the time that goes into making a lot of money in a little bit of time.
Yeah.
They got to that point. I'm not there, and a lot of us are
But you
not.
will
But
be because you're already doing what you're supposed to. Like that's the biggest thing that like I've joined, dude, I've been through hundreds of programs and I joined them with this like lazy ass mentality where I'm going to put in minimal effort and I'm going to call like 10 people or I'm going to do this small area here and I never just realized that I wasn't doing enough. So I was always coming from a position of not thinking I needed to do all of these things because nobody else did. They're like, "Oh, you could join my program and exactly, you're going to make $90,000 in 10 days." And then when you start doing it and you realize you made nothing, you feel like there's something wrong with you. But then it was just that they
mm-hmm.
sold you into something that wasn't real.
And I think a big thing that people have mentioned to me is that why is it so cheap? And it's because you don't want people to have an excuse. You're taking away every single excuse, and everybody else in the marketing sales world, they understand that if you price something higher, then people are going to feel like they are more invested because they've put in more money. Whereas this, the only thing you ask us to invest is time. And I feel like everybody who is coming to the program, they
Yep.
have the time to invest. They don't have the money to invest.
Yep.
And I think a lot of us will learn that this program is the best because I've joined programs myself and they've been priced ridiculously high and they have guarantees. They have,
Yeah.
you know, all this and that. But it's like, no, it's 40 right now it's $47 because
Yeah.
you're so fucking lucky to find it right now.
Yeah, facts. Like I haven't even
Whereas,
pushed anything out. It's not even fully finished. Like I want to have like 22 other coaches inside of there. Like 22 people hitting on each different pillar because I don't want to be the one responsible for doing it all. Like there's a lot of different avenues. And I guess yeah, that's the big thing because at any moment in time when I want more money, I just pick up the phone and call strangers. Like I'm not over here trying to like convince a person like, oh, buy my $47 program because like I'm gonna not gonna be able to eat if you don't. Like, nah, man. If I want to eat, I'm gonna pick up this phone and call strangers, and they're gonna be the next person that gives me money. Like,
yeah.
and more of
So,
it too. So,
and another thing, what I would tell people is that it's it's gonna change your life for the better. It's not gonna. It's there's no bullshit in this program.
yeah, dude, I try my best,
It's
man. I bullshitted myself for so many years to the point where when I stopped bullshitting myself and realized how just magically everything changed, I was like, I just can't bullshit other people to the point where they're either gonna think I'm angry or an asshole, but I'm not. I just care. You're confusing care between being an asshole. Like that's fine with me because like mentors,
mhm,
like the better mentors I've had in my life, like I'll go ask a question, they'll just say, "Go read this book, come back when you're done," and like they don't even talk to you.
cool.
They just say, "Go read this book, come back when you're done," because you're talking about some shit that you could read a book to solve the problem. That's why I always tell people go read these books because like you're asking me questions that are going to be answered 10 million times over in this book.
Yep. And
Facts.
that's just oh, and something else I know I'm not at a book a day, but I'm at 5 books a week, which is, you know,
There's all
last
knowledge.
year, yeah, last year, like I used to be like this, 15 years ago, reading 5 books a week, and uh, I did go 5 years eating shit, just
Yeah,
listening,
me too. 4
uh,
years.
yeah, listening to shit, um,
Yeah, yeah, like rap
just
music, eating junk garbage, playing video games, like yeah, yeah.
partying,
I'd go to bed at
yeah,
like 2:30 a.m., wake up at like 6 to go to a job I hated. It was great.
yeah. I could see uh, why I went as low as I did, and
I
I'm
didn't know enough.
32. Yeah, I'm 32 now, and I feel younger than when I was 25. And
But I'm 32 now and I feel the same way, man. Like I used to
yeah,
be a 220-pound gym bro, and now I'm like 180 something. I don't look as buff as I did, but dude, the fucking way I feel when I wake up every day, I am happy. And if that means, oh, I have small biceps, fuck
yeah, fuck it.
it. Yeah. I say I traded my biceps for my brain. Because like I was always
There
lifting
you
up
go.
weights. I'd lift, burritos and Doritos and Cheetos into my mouth, but I would never read a book.
Hmm.
So facts, man. I don't
And
wanna let this I'm gonna turn this video recording off, but you made all your money back plus some from the program, right?
oh, 100%, like
All right.
10,000 times over. Just it's just I'm only at the beginning too.
Wait till we have everybody else in there. And then like I'm gonna start because like I'm rebuilding another marketing agency just to like do it the correct way, the quicker way this time. And then I'm gonna put
Mm.
all of those modules in there for people where I'm like, it doesn't matter what you're selling. If you pick up that phone and you call people and you say these exact words to them, that it is just gonna pave the way for success. It's all
Yeah,
psychology.
no, and I literally, like, to just translate it to English, it's exactly what you told us. Like, hey, I'm Al. I'm calling from Space Unknown. I'm calling to see if today's a bad day to talk about your website. And they're like, we don't have a website. Like, exactly. Can I get you one for 497? And they're like, $400.97. Like $400, 497. And they're like, I'm like, yeah. And they're like, every month? I'm like, nope.
No.
You pay me. I'll send over the website. And if you need edits, we'll talk about that later on. But I will make sure you're happy. I guarantee my work. If you don't like it, you have your money back. You take the website. Like, I fucked up.
Yeah,
And
always refund. If anybody's unhappy, just here's your money back, like because then they'll come back again. But if you keep their money, they will never come back.
yep. And so, and they're like, oh, it sounds like I have nothing to lose. I'm like, no, I'm not here to make you lose anything. Like, if anything, this website's going to bring you back $500 every single week because people are going to be able to see you online. Whereas right now, you can't be seen. Like, that's the most conversation I would give. Like,
And then that changes over into like the when you're not selling a website, you're selling more. You want to get them off the phone. So like, yeah, today a bad day to talk about this. And then you want to get them off the phone with, I'm just looking for a chance to introduce myself and company. And that's where we pivot over into the videos where it's like just most people think that you want to keep them on the phone. No, 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 no. I want to get you off the phone. I want to get you wrote down on the videos that I have to record for that day so I can call the next person. All
I
right.
only got 90 minutes to talk it. All right, man.
No, 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 you're good. I just want to stop this, but I just wanted to pause this out just so people can have like a legitimate, like, hey, here's somebody in the program. They're clearly killing it. And it's because they're taking the advice and listening to the program because most people don't. So that's like that. This for me is to help other people because most people they don't listen to the program or, any of the other programs I've ever seen that I bought into that didn't work. They were always like scripting it. They were like, oh, so like, can you tell me this and this? And then they would like ask another question and ask another question, another question. Like, so I let people be themselves because you're gonna speak truth to others. It's the only way. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna pause this and